What is going on, YouTube people? My name is Nate, and today I'm going to show you how you can almost entirely eliminate skill from matchmaking. Now, before I dive into this, quick note about the gameplay. This is classic domination on the map Instinct. Now, what classic basically means is that there's no exo movement, and it's really, really fun. The maps play a lot differently, and I highly recommend you try it out, because it's just so amazingly fresh, and it's something so different. If you get bored one day, try it. I guarantee you you'll be impressed, and if you're not, then oh well. You lost one game. But, anyway, so what I want to talk about today is how you can drastically reduce the effect skill has when you're matchmaking in games. This is not going to put you in noob lobbies. This is not going to do anything like that. It's simply going to put you in lobbies with more random players, which is a good thing for some of us that don't like skill-based matchmaking. A lot of you will notice kill-death ratio increases. I noticed a slight one, not something significant, but a lot of you guys will notice really significant ones, because some of you, such as myself lately, have been placed into games with such people with such similar skill levels, it's really hard to get a higher KD. So, this trick's really it's gonna help you break away from that, I guess you could say. So, what you're gonna be doing is simply taking advantage of the low player populations in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. The game's on 5 different platforms, and it didn't sell too great either, so there's not a lot of people playing on your platform, much less, the playlists that you select. And that's what we're taking full advantage of and exploiting here. You see, you're going to need to join low player population game playlists. That's all you need to do. Now, what playlists and game types are low player population? The 3 biggest ones are classic Mosh Pit. There's also, I believe, I heard these on Reddit. I'm not sure. I can't confirm these because there's no player population count in the game anymore. But the 3 most or least player populated ones are classic Mosh Pit. I believe it was Hardcore Search and Destroy, which I don't like anyways, but it's still there. And Hardpoint, surprisingly. So those 3 playlists have the least amount of players, and you're going to want to join one of those 3 playlists. And why is this important to get into games with such a low amount of players? Well, it's simple. The game prioritizes regional connectivity over skill, always. It doesn't matter. Any game playlist, any game type will prioritize this, not just those 3. And it prioritizes that, it prioritizes regional connectivity and then skill. Well, since that the game prioritizes regional connectivity and these playlists are so low population, there's going to be a much more diverse amount of people you're going to be matched with. Because quite frankly, if they have to be matched from your region and there's so little people playing on that playlist, there's going to be a lot different types of people you'll be playing with, different KD'd people, I guess you could say. And it's a really unique thing. Now, this is just an example. Say I have a 2.0 KD, and I'm normally being matched with people with a 2.1, a 1.9, a 1.8, maybe even a 2.0 as well, and I keep getting matched with those players. Well, when I do this and I join game modes like this, I'm in games with maybe people with a 1.7 KD. I've seen a 1.5, I've seen a 1.8, I've seen a 2.5, and I've seen a 2.3. Those are the most diverse ones. It really widens the skill gap of players you're to be placed with. So it really changes a lot and makes it so much more random. So let's just pretend I lived in New York. I don't. Well, since the game prioritizes regional connectivity, I'm going to be placed in games with people who live on the northeastern side of the United States. That's just how regional connectivity works. Well, since I'm in a low population game and that skill is still it's still going to be playing a factor, but not as significant one. But since skill still plays a factor, it's going to try and match me with players of a similar KD. But the fact is, there's so little players, there's going to be so few people with a similar KD to mine, it's going to have to kind of randomize it a little bit. It's going to introduce more random in the equation, if that makes any sense. Pardon me if I kind of, if I made no sense in this video. I hope I did. But all I'm recommending you do, try out those 3 game types. Classic Mosh Pit. Hardcore Search and Destroy, which I hate that game mode anyways. I don't like it anyways. But I guess I haven't tried it yet, but it might be fun. And then also Hardpoint. Those 3 have such low player populations. According to Reddit, I'm not sure. Maybe you might know of a lower population game type that I don't. And if you do, try that as well. It doesn't really matter as long as the player populations are low. The problem is it's hard to find which game types have low player populations because there's no player population counter. Thanks, Sledgehammer. Anyways, I really do apologize if I didn't make a lot of sense in this video. I tried to script this video and it didn't work out too well, so I am really sorry if I made little to no sense in this, because I probably did. So, sorry, please pardon my low sensitivity. to making sense, if that makes sense. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Have a nice day. Please rate this video as you feel necessary. Have a great day. Bye-bye, everybody.